Welcome to Sports Report Radio. On the phone, Colin Jeter from the LSU Tigers, former player, played in the XFL, also caught a big touchdown in the Citrus Bowl years ago. Colin, welcome to Sports Report Radio.
Hey, yeah, thanks for having me, man. I'm excited to be on the show.
Hey, let's talk about that XFL experience. You're finally healthy. You played in a few games. What was it like getting back on the field again in the XFL before everything kind of went crazy in our country? And I say crazy in a polite way, troubled times across the country, and I'm not making light of that, but it's kind of unique times in sports.
Yeah, no, it's definitely a strange time right now. I mean, you're spot on with that. A lot's changed, but, man, the XFL, it was a overall really good experience. I mean, like you said, I hadn't gotten to play football in 2 years, and be able to go out there and stay healthy and just have fun playing the game. It was a blast. It was everything I could have asked for. So it was unfortunate that it had to come to a close, but, with times like these, that's just what you got to do. But just like me, there's a lot of guys that went to that hoping to get an opportunity and seeing what could happen as far as their pro career. And I think it was overall positive for a lot of guys.
Hey, Colin, do you feel moving forward that maybe that experience in XFL maybe attracted some scouts or some people that maybe you could get if get into camp maybe coming up this next year, the NFL?
Yeah, I mean, that's certainly the plan. That was really the whole reason to play in the XFL is to get back in the player cycle, and so I could put some film out there and show that I could actually stay healthy and that I could still play. There's a lot of guys. Obviously, there's been a bunch of guys that have already gotten signed. I know the Steelers have signed. It seems like 4 or 5 guys, but those guys getting opportunities, and I think that was the end goal for the league. They wanted their guys to be able to showcase their skills, and like I said, I'm still hoping for that opportunity. I'm waiting to see if I can get a call and hopefully a chance to show my skills back in the NFL.
Sounds like there is hope out there for a lot of people, and especially yourself. Let's talk about LSU, because this interview is going to go out to our LSU audience. What was it like to put on that jersey and put on that uniform each week to walk in there and represent LSU? What was that like for you as an athlete and also as a student athlete?
I mean, there's just nothing like it. You're playing in the SEC, which I think there may be people who doubt it. I still believe it's the best conference in the country, and obviously we've shown out winning. We've won 7 of the last 10 national championships, but it was a blast. I mean, running out in front of 100,000 people, there's nothing like it. I still get goosebumps thinking about it. LSU's a unique place when it comes to the fans. They're kind of the drunk uncle of the SEC, and people just love to get rowdy and have a good time. And it was so much fun. You're playing top-of-the-line football in front of some of the craziest fans. So how do you really beat that?
Yeah, Colin, let's talk about that LSU championship this past year. Obviously, you weren't on the team. You graduated, entered your professional life. But how special is that to watch that LSU run go through the SEC? And, I mean, top-level, championship-level teams. And like you said, 7 out of 10. I mean, in the SEC, you're playing against the best of the best. What was that like watching that team last year just strive to greatness and achieve the ultimate goal?
Oh, it was so gratifying. I mean, the whole season, I was in Baton Rouge for all last fall, so I got to go to a few games, and we even drove to Tuscaloosa to watch, the game of the year last year, and there was just something so much different about that team this year, and Coach O really had them ready to play every week. Obviously, they had phenomenal players between Burrow and that offense. All their skill guys were insane, and defensively they had a bunch of freaks out there. So it was a blast to watch. Yeah, I mean, for the first time ever for LSU to go 15-0 and undefeated and win the championship, it was awesome. I wish I could have gone to the national championship. Unfortunately, I was in training camp for that, but you better believe I watched it from my hotel lobby in Houston.
Hey, Colin, what's it like? We talk about kids getting recruited, and I don't mean kids in a bad way. I'm talking about kids, high school athletes coming to LSU. What do you tell people that are looking to go to LSU? What do you tell them about your experience there and why they should go to LSU?
I would just say the first thing just about getting recruited is those guys have to understand what they're stepping into as far as the work it's going to take and the hours it's going to take and just what all you're going to put into it. But on the other end of it, there's so much you get out of it, and especially a school like LSU. I mean, you're playing in that stadium, you're playing in the best conference, but also just the school life and the social life that that's involved with it. There's a special culture around Baton Rouge, that Cajun culture, and just everything about it. I thought it was awesome. It was perfect for me. I got to get, away from home, not too far away, but it was a perfect spot for me. I learned a lot about myself, and I think the coaching staff there, obviously there was turnover when I was there between Coach Miles and Coach O, but a lot of the coaches were still there, and they're all like father figures. I mean, Steve Insbinger, who's now the OC, he was my tight ends coach, and he really was like a second dad to me down there. And he taught me what it was like to grow up and be a man and move on from college. So there's just so much to it, but you got to understand that it involves a lot of work. But if you put in the work, then there's so much you can get out of it on the tail end.
Hey, Colin, I appreciate you taking some time, kind of update us what's going on with you. We wish you the best of luck with your career. And as this goes out to the LSU fans, to let them know that hopefully there's football soon, but you talked a little bit about your experience, and I know a lot of people just really love college football, and for you to give us a little bit of insight is very refreshing, and thanks for taking your time to do this, Colin, and we wish you the best of luck. We hope to be interviewing you, as we follow your career. Hopefully you make it playing on Sundays, and if not, we'll follow you in your business career moving forward too. But thanks, Colin. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Once again, thanks for having me on, and always excited to talk football. So, like I said, thanks for having me, and hope you continue to have a good day.